Well, I think that it's a very serious situation. We have had in the past 24 months or so 3 felony convictions that have been reversed by our Minnesota Court of Appeals because the state and the court system could not meet speedy trial demands, which is, I guess, could be characterized as the ultimate constitutional safety valve for prompt delivery of justice, the speedy trial demand.
Right.
And those cases discuss how long it took to get the defendants to trial. And so as a result of court delays and backlogs and inadequate funding of staff and whatnot, we have great problems with court congestion. So these are 3 cases now where a jury of their peers has found these defendants. These are all violent crimes that these defendants were found by a jury of their peers to be guilty of. And the Court of Appeals reversed those convictions, not for do-overs. So it's not like these defendants are going to go back and have a trial again. They're free. And that is a very serious, grave situation for our state. When we cannot meet speedy trial demands, when we cannot provide justice to victims of violent crimes. I mean, the very object of government, it seems to me, is jeopardized. So whatever word you want to put on it, it's a very serious situation.
I mean,
well, they should be outraged. I mean, if you open up the Minnesota Constitution, the very first thing that you see in there after the we the people come together to form a government. Our founders told us why they formed a government. They said, what's the object of our government? Why are we doing this? The object of our government is to keep us safe. That's what it says. Government is instituted for the security, benefit, and protection of the people. That goes to the very core of why we have a government. And so if people are outraged by the fact that 3 felons have been released, they should be outraged. All 5 million Minnesotans are constituents of the court system. Courts don't exist for judges and lawyers. Courts exist for the people. And we're there for everybody. We're not there. People think sometimes of the court, well, that's where people who are in trouble go.
Right.
That's what the court system is about. But it's about that, but it's about so much more than that. It's about the little girl who's being abused at home and needs protection. It's about the family who has to have a divorce, or the family that maybe wants to adopt a child. Or it's about the small business owner who is seeking to enforce her contract with her distributor. Or it's about a landlord and a tenant who are in a squabble over a security deposit. Or it's about somebody who gets a traffic ticket. You know, maybe you never get traffic tickets, but I would venture to say that every one of your readers and listeners and viewers knows somebody who has been involved in the court system. And this is an issue that all of Minnesota needs to be engaged in, because we're there for all 5 million Minnesotans.
Chief Justice.
That's the only thing I'm talking about these days. You know, I grew up as a lawyer. I was a courtroom lawyer, and you're taught as a courtroom lawyer, you go to the jury with one theory. You don't give the jury alternative theories. You don't talk about alternative things. You pick a horse and you ride it. The most important thing for the justice system right now is securing adequate funding. And so that's what I'm doing, everything I can to try to make sure that that happens.